is NBA TV's NBA Action. This week, Indiana tries to set the pace in the East, while the Clippers have been opening some eyes out West. Plus, we'll check out some offensive wizardry in Washington. Follow the Spurs in the quest to defend their crown. And we'll come flying in with the top 10 plays of the week.
Up top for LeBron James. He came out of the attic.
Get out. He's unstoppable. You cannot believe what we just saw.
Tear up that rim, young fella. Sensational.
Ooh, I'm shaking in my chair.
We tip things off by taking you into the action, starting in the Eastern Conference with the Indiana Pacers.
I'm more focused on team, just winning, and just being a part of the team, just doing what it takes basically to win.
This may be the best team that this city has seen in a long time. And I think this year we have a legitimate chance. We talked about that the last 2 years, but it's almost scary.
The Pacers would get a tough test in just their second game. They headed to Miami, where Ron Artest would burn the Heat at the end of the first quarter.
Here's Artest, time running out. Artest gets it off for three. Yes, Ron Artest with the buzzer three. They'll review it. It appeared he got it off on time.
Things got worse for Miami when their big man went down.
Rebounded by O'Neal. He slipped. Shaq is hurt.
This is not good.
Despite losing Shaq, the Heat took the game down to the wire.
2 points. Indiana trying to hold on and go 2-0. All right, here is Wade spinning for the three. And it rims out. Indiana able to hold on. And they defeat Miami 105 to 102.
The Eastern Conference rivals had a rematch a week later, this time in Indiana, and the Pacers got off to another strong start.
3-on-2. Tinsley in the middle. He finds Jackson open. He shoots. And Artest grabs the rebound.
With Shaq sidelined 2 to 4 weeks with a sprained ankle, Miami's offense was out of sync, and the Pacers converted the turnovers into baskets, taking a 9-point lead in the first half. But Dwayne Wade and the Heat would turn the game around.
And Dwayne Wade trying to drive it down against Tinsley. He wiggles and he walks and he rises. And right now, the Miami Heat just eating up Indiana.
Down by 11 in the third quarter, Indiana began to attack the rim, and it quickly paid off. They went on an 18-3 run to take the lead.
And there is Harrison at the other end, getting revenge. This could turn into a 4-point play, but Artest with the script.
Did a nice job. And getting into the break.
Artest to Freddie Jones.
Artest.
With the game in danger of slipping away, Miami knew just where to turn. Their young star, Dwayne Wade. He kept the Heat in the game by hitting some clutch shots down the stretch. But the Pacers still led by 1 in the final seconds.
And now Indiana with the lead and the ball. They have 10 seconds to shoot, 13-second differential. Jasikevicius, 5 seconds.
He makes shooters. Yeah, see, I figured he'd shoot. He likes those kind of shots.
And that's why he has a reputation as the hero. And with a sigh of relief, the Pacers leave the floor with their third victory in their first 4 games.
Next up, the Pacers faced another Eastern Conference contender, the New Jersey Nets. That meant trying to contain Vince Carter, and it was no easy task.
Vince Carter is running circles around whoever is trying to guard him. Austin Crozier touches the ball for the first time tonight, and Artest drills it.
Ron Artest was feeling it from the start.
Artest on fire.
Well, his teammates are doing a nice job of moving the basketball.
Ron had 30 points on 10 of 15 shooting, and the Pacers were in command.
Oh, good pass. Oh, my goodness, what a good pass.
And Anthony Johnson burned his former team with 15 points in the third quarter.
Here's Johnson for three. And Anthony Johnson. Pacers again fighting. And he is smoking.
The Nets watch this game turn into an Indiana blowout.
Trying to nurse this big lead. Not get careless against an explosive New Jersey Nets team. Artest from Threesville.
Welcome back to NBA TV's NBA Action. Now we go back into the action in the West with one of the league's most surprising teams, the LA Clippers.
Let's go.
Opening night brought the Clippers to Seattle. They would face the division champion Sonics under new coach Bob Weiss.
I feel good. I think this team is, they've worked hard. I think we're ready, and we're anxious to get at it.
And the Sonics took charge right away with some hot outside shooting.
Back it goes to Allen for the open jumper. He pumped it up and in. Lou in the lane. Sets up Rittenauer. Baseline jumper. Nothing but lace.
But the Clippers' new point guard, veteran Sam Cassell, would keep his team in the game.
Cassell circling off the Brand screen, setting up and knocking down another jumper. Got to watch him. Cassell will work his way off the Kaman screen, jumper up and in. That's vintage Sam Cassell right there.
In the third quarter, the Sonics took a comfortable lead, but the Clippers came back with help from rookie James Singleton, who had 14 points and 10 rebounds.
He has been the difference tonight off the bench.
L.A. went on to win as Cassell had 35 points and 11 assists.
Sam Cassell having a night.
Winning is a habit, so we got to create that habit. I love to win. I know how to win. So I just got to bring that aspect to what I have learned throughout my career to these guys.
For their home opener against the Hawks, the Clippers arrived in style. And it's clear that their new backcourt has been a perfect fit.
I think the personalities are great. The new guys, Cassell and Mobley, are very positive. They're young guys, and I love going to work every day.
And Cuttino Mobley went to work in the first half, putting L.A. up by 16.
5 of the shot clock. Mobley fires for 2 and hits it.
While both guards are new, the team's star remains the same. Power forward Elton Brand. He joined with reserve Chris Wilcox to dominate Atlanta in the paint.
Wilcox swooping to the goal and scoring. Oh, is that a pretty play?
James Singleton delivered again with 13 points and 13 boards, while Mobley added 19. And the Clippers went on to an easy win.
Mobley, oh, he got a good one. Yeah, he did. That should do it. The Clippers go to 2-0.
Let people know that you come here, you're going to have to really play hard, and play. When you play us, you're going to have to buckle down.
Next, they hosted Kevin Garnett and the Timberwolves, who were glad to see their old teammate Sam Cassell until the game started.
A sweeping left-handed hook by Sam I Am.
But KG was up to the challenge. And after LA led by 12 in the third quarter, Minnesota battled back to keep the game close. Then Cuttino Mobley caught fire for the Clippers.
Bingo. Mobley heating up, Ralph. He's feeling it. 2 layups and now a jumper. Let's keep an eye on him. Mobley tees it up for 3. Bingo! Oh, is that a big hoop?
Tied at 91, the game went into overtime, where the Timberwolves got a big lift from Troy Hudson.
Troy Hudson has been terrific down the stretch.
Then the 2 stars took center stage, Kevin Garnett and Elton Brand.
Drives on Garnett. Oh, he puts it in. They get it to Garnett with 5. Garnett, he's going to try to win it himself. And he misses. It's tipped. The Clippers win! Oh, me, oh, my. What a finish. 3-0 to start. This is the way you would have described it, right?
Oh, without a doubt. It's our getaway game. Our last game at home before we hit this road trip, so I wanted to get this victory.
The trip began with a loss in Minnesota, but the Clippers bounced back in Washington. Brand scored 31, while Corey Maggette had 20. And L.A. handed the Wizards their first defeat.
Oh, quick move.
And they would keep things rolling in Atlanta.
Oh, you can't leave him open as hot as he's been. Cassell, no look bounce to Brand for the jam. The Clippers, ladies and gentlemen, Pacific Division leaders at 5-1.
We're back with more of NBA TV's NBA Action. Now it's time to log on to NBA.com as we take a look at the NBA's weekly award winners. Washington's Gilbert Arenas was named Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference. He's been on a scoring rampage, and the highlight came against the Spurs.
Arenas again. Oh, my. This one's a three-pointer. He's 5 of 6 from the field. 3 of them are three-pointers, and Gilbert Arenas answers.
Gilbert scored 18 points in the third quarter while leading his Wizards to a big win over the defending champs.
Pressured by Parker. Arenas going all the way, throws it up and in. What a play.
That's a tough shot.
Arenas around Bowen, goes inside, throws it up and scores! Arenas for the jumper. Got it.
He's a leader, and he really leads by example. Sometimes he doesn't really say a whole lot, but he's someone that just brings it every night. Just really is a hard worker.
Arenas averaged 31 points for the week, and his performance against the Spurs was an NBA season high.
Arenas for the jump shot. Got it. Three-pointer for Gilbert Arenas, who has 43 points in the game.
The Western Conference Player of the Week was Marcus Camby of the Denver Nuggets. This season, the 10-year veteran has been playing some of the best basketball of his career.
Buckner open for a three.
Oh, it can be with the follow.
Oh, my.
Guy was our MVP for me. For me, I thought he was the foundation of the defensive end of the court that gave us the confidence to do what we did offensively.
Camby had a tremendous all-around week. In Denver's 3 games, he averaged 19 points, 17 rebounds, and 5 block shots.
5 to shoot. Miller. Camby wide open. And he nails another one. Camby off the bench. Yes.
And really the only guy consistently tonight to hit his jump shots has been Marcus Camby.
Can definitely make a difference on a team, and defensively he's just unbelievable. He's a very smart player, and as a veteran he helps everybody a lot.
Marcus has improved the range on his jumper and also leads the league in rebounding and blocks. With his flying start, he could be well on his way to an all-star season.
Andre Miller to Camby, yes.
Now we check out some of the week's most entertaining moments in the latest edition of I Love This Game. Hey, we can't have anyone just sitting around. It's time to get up on your feet because we're ready to get rolling with the plays of the week.
Boy, nice rebound, Kenny.
Here's Big Nasty. Look out below. The steal with Joe Johnson came up empty. Here is Stoudemire. Had the jumper instead. He's going to take it and go reverse. Salim getting ahead for Wade. Look out. Oh, my. Wade hanging in the air long enough to make the catch and flush.
Gasol against Potapenko is back in the lineup. Powell's going to take a baseline and dunk in his mug.
Now, if those plays weren't quite enough to wake you up, we found a few more that are sure to have you dancing in the aisles.
Jack down low to Eddie Curry just erases that.
He slots it away. Might get a look for Pat Garrity here.
Oh, never saw Mason coming. The dunk champion back in 01.
Udonis Haslem with 10 to shoot as Walker turns it in. Haslem juggled it away. Tinsley to Jackson to Artest solo.
Richter up high for Chandler. Oh, I thought they called offensive foul. Heinrich.
Oh, he manufactured that one. Steal. Ratliff to Rubin. With 2 hands. Perfect, Rubin. Perfect.
All that action can drum up quite an appetite, but we thought you still might be hungry for a few tasty moves.
Wells off the spin, has an opening. Oh, what a move by Bonzi Wells.
Miller for the lead. Tip. Gasol for the win. Yeah!
4 on the shot. Got to go now. Boykins gets inside. Beautiful driving left-handed layup by the 5'5" Boykins.
Time now for more of NBA TV's NBA action. Now we take a look at the Spurs' quest to repeat as champions in this week's edition of Time Out.
Catch it first. Get ready to catch it. Good work. Good job, B. You know, we don't really put too much emphasis on you have to repeat, you have to repeat. You know, anytime a championship is won, I think it's pretty amazing because a lot of things have to go your way.
And even though it was just the preseason, the coach didn't let the Spurs' poor record go unnoticed.
We're 1-6. Coaches had the geniuses that we are, we had a little meeting and we thought that it might be a good idea to win a game before the season starts. It's a new season, it's a new start, it's a new challenge, a new journey, all those things. So we're beginning at the beginning. We'll see where it takes us. You've got to release and get a spot lower than what you might think so that you're not just going parallel to him, equidistant all the time.
He demands a certain level of play.
Don't have to be fast, just be perfect. We want perfect, we don't need fast.
After 2003 championship, it was, okay, hey, we're defending champs, we got this, we got that. And now guys understand that, talk is cheap. It's about going out and competing to the best of your ability, trying to attain that goal again.
Catching the shoot, catching and catching. Good T, good T.
You have to stay healthy, you have to play well at the right times, and you have to go into the playoffs on a high note. And it's one of the toughest things to do.
If you stop dribbling every time I pass you the ball and you're here,
Whatever, Chief. Whatever.
That'd be much easier for me. If you roll, if you roll to the basket and you run and roll to the basket like Oberto, I can have more assists. We have to forget that we won the title. We just have to start from scratch. Every team, they try to play the best game against us, and they're very motivated because every time they play the Spurs, it's the biggest game of the year. And so we just have to be ready to go and know that it's not going to be that easy.
Good job, good job. You see what I mean, Mano? Because he's going to go in to do this. And so if you have a little bit of room, he can't lean in.
We got to improve because we know that everybody's going to come even harder at us. They know we are the champions, and we got even better.
Okay.
The Spurs haven't rested on their past success. Tony Parker tried to improve his shooting by adjusting the form on his jumper.
Yeah, it was a lot of work for me this summer. I definitely took 2 steps backwards. I have to change my technique. I saw the limit of my shot last year.
We're going to get your technique in those 5 in the spots we just did, so you do it perfectly, so you know exactly what you want to do in those spots.
I had to put in myself that I have to change, see if I want to improve, because I think that's one part of my game. If I can get consistent with my outside shot, it'll bring me to the all-star levels.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Tony, you get 8?
Of course, 8 in a row.
I said, Tony, did you hit 8? He said, of course. Like this happens every day.
Some great
obviously is doing something right. They have a quality management group that puts quality players on the court. So to be a part of that is overwhelming. And I'm just glad to be a part of it.
Welcome back to NBA TV's NBA Action. Now it's time for the top 10 plays of the week in our NBA TV Countdown. At number 10, off the turnover, Brian Cook serves it up to Kobe Bryant.
Joe Johnson tried to dribble it past Brian Cook, just put it right on his foot, and Kobe Bryant throws down a monster jam, and he's fouled by Marvin Williams. Wow.
At 9, from the same game, it's Hawks rookie Salim Stoudemire.
Here is Stoudemire, had the jumper instead. He's going to take it and go reverse. Salim Stoudemire. There he is. He scores fast and he scores in bunches.
In at number 8, Pau Gasol comes through in the clutch for the Grizzlies.
Tip, Gasol for the win! Yeah! What are you saying about that, baby? Gasol at the buzzer!
At number 7 is the Pistons' Ben Wallace with this ferocious follow.
Oh, Ben Wallace! A play and down hard! What a play!
In at number 6 is King James, going high above the Sonics.
LeBron James with numbers. Up top for LeBron James. He came out of the attic to smash that down.
At number 5 is another high flyer, the Hornets' Desmond Mason.
Look out here. Desmond Mason will windmilled up. That was a 3-on-none.
At 4, the Sonics lead by 2, and the Raptors have just 1 shot left.
He's got to miss it. 2.7 seconds, and it is a rainbow. Nope. Rebound go the way.
Yep, counts. Count it.
Yep, overtime. Here at the Air Canada Center.
In at number 3 is Jason Kidd setting it up for Richard Jefferson. No look for Kidd, driving to the rim. Look out. Off the backboard for the slam. Richard Jefferson trailing, and Kidd knew exactly what he was doing. At 2 is this long-distance launch from the net, Zoran Planinic. Planinic, the flick.
Zoran Planinic! His prayer is answered.
And with the number 1 play, the Bucks' Mo Williams shoots down the Pacers. That's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. Last week, fans on NBA.com agreed with us that this spectacular slam by Vince Carter was the number 1 play of the week, and it's certainly worth another look. Remember, you can vote for your favorite play all season long by logging on to the league's official website, NBA.com. I'm Ian Eagle for NBA TV's NBA Action. We'll see you next week.